Lauren Leader, your group, All In Together, often is fighting for the rights of women, for the voices that don't get heard as often or treated fairly. What is your group doing on this front?
Yeah, and David is right about how undemocratic in some ways state houses are around the country. I pulled some numbers. There are a huge number of state houses that have Republican trifectas. You've got 30 state houses that are Republican majority versus 18 Democrat, 32 state senates versus 18 Democrats. And if you look at just the breakdown of where voters are in many of those states, it doesn't match up. Even in Ohio, where there's a Republican trifecta, there's actually more Democrats registered in the state. So David is right that one of the fundamental issues is that Americans don't get involved in state politics. And for years now, some of the most contentious and important issues are being litigated in the state houses. So a big part of what we try to do is get voters, and especially women voters, to start focusing on who their state representatives are at the state Senate and state House, get involved with them, understand where they stand, and frankly show up to vote. We've also talked about how often state legislators run unopposed in places like Florida and Texas, where you've got a very substantial number of seats that run with no Democrat even trying to, fight those Republican candidates. So it's a serious problem, and Americans really need to start focusing. The Supreme Court is pushing more and more issues back to the states. That means Americans need to pay attention to where the most important politics is happening.